I'm gonna have to.
See, that really was my
Okay,
master
this is
plan.
connecting. So this should be doing something. Maybe.
So who's leading off?
Guy is.
Okay.
I guess so.
I mean, he's so attentive and alert and ready for it.
So where does it tell me where?
You have to go to OBS and start streaming.
I did.
Oh, did it not pop up in the left?
No. Here? No.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I gotta turn this fan off. I'm
I
sorry.
can do that after you sit.
Thank you.
No, that's okay.
Don't leave yet.
Don't leave yet. Hang out.
Come
Can
here.
you turn that one off too, Jim, please?
Come here.
Because I usually once
'Cause we asked you
start
to.
streaming.
Because I asked you to. I already said that.
Oh, see, there's the. We're live. Ha ha!
We're
Sit in
live.
this chair.
So
Sit
Come here.
Sit there. Hang out.
go to live stream.
Oh, they're showing our board game from last week with Milky Sherbet.
Okay, see it updated there. But
Oh, so we're not live now?
well, it says I'm streaming here. But it's not.
What do you, the fans at home, think? Are we live or is
Are we
this
live or are we not
Memorex?
live?
Well, it says 4 people are watching us.
It's 4 people.
Let's
It's
see,
4
Laura.
people. It's mixer.com/Total Geek Live.
I did get it right. Awesome. It's like I've done this show before.
It says I'm streaming. And I did the FTL. I did the FTL setting. And I took the stream key from there to
And put it in the settings.
Can someone see if we're
audio
live?
delay. Shanoa says yes, we're streaming. There's an audio delay.
Oh, well, hey. Hello.
Well, that's what happens when you put us all together.
A little bit delay. A lot,
Delay,
of, a lot of it of love.
And some tenderness.
Says you're offline.
That car agrees.
Thank you,
Yes.
Herbie.
Well, technical difficulties.
Live streaming, folks.
I mean, I've got good connection, and it says that we're streaming, and all that good stuff. No, I don't get it. I don't know, guys. Because I've never done mixing from here. Shoot.
Well, we have a technical guy here. Oh, I thought this was like.
Oh, that's right. He said
tea. No, I know, but the shape and the color, I thought you were handing me Jack Daniels. I was like,
I kind of
yes!
thought so when you pulled it out first. I was like, oh, I didn't ask for an adult drink. Should've asked
He
for
knows
an
me
adult
well.
A
drink.
little bit of wishing right there.
Yeah.
That's gonna make this a whole different kind of show.
Check the
Expiration date.
broke and I may have.
Oh.
Okay.
Fun stuff.
Do we go to YouTube? I mean, what do we do?
I told everybody to go to Mixer.
I know, we told everybody to go to Mixer, but
If you go to settings, does it still show that we're the Mixer settings?
yeah, Mixer-FTL, and then I've got the stream key from this, what this account told us to
That's really
do.
weird.
Let me ask Shanoa.
Gary?
Technical
Jen.
friend Aki.
Jen.
Yeah, but y'all are getting in over my head here. I don't play with this stuff.
We're
very
still
much.
live now.
Are y'all trying to sort out?
I've
Well,
never
you put in the Mixer string key, but it's not connecting.
I've never broadcast from Mixer.
Me neither.
So I've got OBS set up, everything and all that. My wife is at home watching, and she says that we're live, but we're audio delayed. But this is telling me that we're offline.
That's crazy.
Is there an
My phone's
alternate
telling
computer
me-
we can see?
Click on the chat. Is there like a live version of the chat, or scroll down the chat?
8:53 now.
Ask her to type something in the chat.
Let me ask Jen.
Yeah, see if Jen's on.
See, now we have 1 viewer. We had 4, now it's down to 1.
Oh, she sees us? Hold on.
Is anyone here? No.
Okay, wait, what are we doing? I just got to page 7, so we're done.
Well, there's a quiz.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to tell us back in funny voices everything you've learned.
Oh.
In
So I hope
funny
you remember
voices,
this.
no less.
Yes.
Two
Okay,
days
Snow
away.
says, I hear and see you.
There's a glacier. It's
Yay.
starting to melt, and well, that's where
Alright, so
it's starting to melt. And
we're live to one person at least.
Oh, hold on.
I'll make it
Sweet.
two if you want.
If you can see and hear us, we're some
We're
technical
working on it.
difficulties.
This is
we're
what
working on
Jen
it.
sent. Togeek Live's offline. Find more streams. That's what we're seeing.
Yeah, that's what we're seeing. So, for whatever reason, Shinoa can see us.
That's weird.
Cause she's
Yeah.
super
Is she watching?
special. Yay!
Is she
thank
watching
you.
an old episode?
No.
Because if you go there,
Yeah, yeah.
it starts
That would-
playing.
That would be super awkward.
Hi, Shinoa.
Yeah. Wow, Oiltown Comics looks just like their rooms.
Oh no, she's. I hear and see you. Okay,
Hi,
thanks.
Bot
Awesome.
says Kate Corsicana is now following, and Wesley Capehart is now following.
Oh, sweet.
Thanks.
Awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Hey guys.
We appreciate you.
I just realized I still have my sunglasses on.
So,
I'm the cool guy in the group.
So funny that younger people are always the coolest people.
Well then, the coolest person has spoken.
All right.
Can we have a sound clip of that? That's the best thing ever.
Yeah, that was spot on. Great timing.
Thanks.
Thanks very much.
All right.
At the very least, this will be recorded and placed out there elsewhere.
Jen's saying we're not.
Yeah,
so
that says we're offline. Shanoa's watching us.
Yeah,
but
we've
there's
got
the
one person
huge
saying they're
audio
watching
delay.
this and one person not.
Is Mixer having issues?
Yeah, good on my end.
Yeah, good.
Wesley says
Wesley-
it's
Wesley
good
says
on-
he can watch. He's seeing us.
Good on his
Good on my
end.
end. So
It's a mystery why
So-
things
I
are.
don't know why Mixer's being mixy.
And we chose to go with Mixer because it was the most stable of all the streaming we had tested.
Right, but the power of us together in
Has
one room
broken the
has
internet.
broken Microsoft's Mixer.
Welcome to the Schrodinger's cat version of Total Geek Live. Either you're watching us or you're not.
It's the Berenstain Bear situation here.
You have options. So do we. All right. So should we pretend we're
Yes,
moving?
let's-
Okay. All right.
Oh, but okay. And
Yeah.
then hopefully, I mean, if they see us, then hopefully it'll update at some point
Okay. Well, we'll
to
go with that.
download and. Okay.
Well,
yeah.
we got Shanoa and Wesley, and although they haven't chimed in yet,
Can we record from there too?
Not
um,
while it's streaming.
Kate
You can
Corsicana,
record
so-
while stream.
I wonder if we could put a camera, like our phone up there, and record too.
The simulcast.
We might be doing a simulcast if you can hear us, or not.
you want to simulcast to.
Okay, now I'm on chapter 2.
All right.
Wow, already on chapter 2.
No, why would you put one of our? Is that too much to record? That's too much to
Into
record.
what to do it to
No,
YouTube?
just to at least
Or
record
what?
it.
Oh no, it's recording.
Ah.
Oh, okay.
No, we'll,
Then we're fine.
yeah,
Wait, did you
this
hit
is-
record or stream?
No, it's streamed, but by default,
It
it also
records the
records.
stream. So
yeah,
let's-
yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're good. All right.
Yeah, like I said, this will get uploaded
Okay.
to somewhere else.
All right, so it is Total Geek Live ish.
A bowl.
Right.
We started at 7 p.m. ish.
We're here,
We are
all of us.
Yes.
in one spot,
I
except for Kaiser, who's a cardboard cutout. You can buy him at Oiltown Comics for $17.99. Put him in your trunk. Have a good time. Don't tell us what you do with him.
Or if you need an HOV passenger, just put him in the seat.
He's your
I'm a
guy.
great HOV passenger.
Yeah, it helps.
Do they still have HOV?
It's a
Yeah.
top
Yeah, you know
easy
me.
cardboard.
Okay.
It's surprising, right?
So,
I like Pinocchio. I'm a real boy
Move-
sometimes.
moving forward, we are all together for the first time on one of our live shows. You know the group, but if you don't, this is Danny, I'm Guy, this is Baltimore, and that's Kaiser. And you're new. What's your story?
Yeah.
What's your
My
deal?
name is Evan, and yeah.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
about your
awesome.
That's a
shirt.
nice shirt you've got there.
Dude.
You're
Look at that shirt.
I
Represent.
probably, instead of live, since y'all said live-ish, I probably should have.
Live-ish.
I hear
Yes,
I-
on there.
I hear a
Yeah.
silver Sharpie if you wanna
We
write
might
that
need
up.
it. You might need to do that.
Live-ish
all
a
need
bowl.
to
You know,
ish.
a little bit of ish.
We need to all ish our shirts.
And
Yeah.
a bowl.
For
Live-ish
sure.
a
Just
bowl.
don't
A
ish your
bowl.
pants.
Okay. Yes.
No,
So-
you don't want to do that.
All right,
Yeah.
so Evan here showed up in his own. We didn't pay for this sponsoring. He
Nope.
showed up in his own free will.
Super cool guy here.
So we're gonna draw his name magically out of the ether. Oh look, you were selected in the sweepstakes.
Look at that. You
Oh my
won
God.
something.
Here are 5 blind boxes
Oh.
for
They're
you.
blind boxes.
You've got Overwatch, Thundercats, G.I. Joe, and Street Fighter. And you don't know what you're going to get.
Exactly. It's just like
no
life.
telling.
Yeah, can I get a redo?
No, but in order to open them, you
I know.
have to get a blind person to open them for you.
Okay.
And actually, we replaced
That's
all the
kinda
figures with little
complicated.
bags of salad. So enjoy. You can
It's
choose
just,
your
it is a
dressing.
surprise. Maybe not the
Every
surprise you
salad,
wanted.
every day, a surprise. Yes.
Hopefully there's not mushrooms on them.
on
He
that
is
salad
done
thing.
with me. All right, but who isn't?
It's like he didn't
He
laugh at
doesn't
the
like
salad
his
joke
vegetables.
earlier. He's like, I'm still not.
He's like, why did I agree to?
laugh at his memes from Fortnite.
Oh, well, we are
Well,
not mean.
how
for
about
Fortnite.
you give us your best Fortnite meme, and we'll have Evan judge,
That's right.
Exactly.
and he'll tell us if it's cool or not cool.
If it's cash or trash.
That's trash. That's what we
Oh, GD Tricks. I think that's
Hey!
GDRTX. Thanks for following.
do.
TV tricks.
GD
I'm like, I'm
Tricks.
squinting to read that.
You need your little
The
old
font
man
is
glasses.
the wrong color to be able to read from here. I should have brought a bigger screen.
Well, it's alright. Next time then.
But
That
thanks
was
for the
bigger than I was
follow.
expecting.
Well, anyway, now that you've seen us all live in one place, good night. Hope you had a wonderful show. And wait,
Oh,
there's
wait.
more?
There's more. There's
Okay,
a lot
there's
more.
more.
Look at us. We're all here together.
And
In a
Corsicana?
comic book store.
Yes. So we were here earlier, Oiltown Comics. We had a great time meeting with all of our fans that are in Corsicana. Got to see a lot of people we haven't seen in quite a few years, and it was a great time. We had to, like, it was nice.
Yeah. This
All of
looks
us
so
together and seeing everybody.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, we're back literally where we all started from.
Yeah.
You know, this is where born, raised, had adventures, all became friends.
nice.
This
In this
is
very room.
this room right here.
This room?
Yes.
that didn't exist until a while ago, but that's time for you.
But
Actually, it's
Oiltown
probably here
Comics
before
is
us.
amazing because we have a comic store in Corsicana serving all these great things. Comics, you have action figures, you have graphic novels, you have
Toys.
toys.
There was a
Shirts.
Harry Potter trivia game.
Yep, there's a Harry Potter trivia game if you want it.
What?
For all you Potterheads out there.
Yep. So you should definitely come down here anytime in Corsicana and visit Nick here. Tell him we sent you. Hey, Nick.
What's up, Nick?
Hey, Nick.
What's up, Nick?
Woo, Nick!
He's hiding in the shadows, but trust me, he's
Yes.
He's always here.
there. He's omnipresent. He's with you right now. Don't look around.
So,
Yeah.
it's Wednesday in the comic book store.
New comic day.
It's new comic day. It's weekly pull day. I've got mine right here. Oh my god, 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 oh my god.
I
oh my
was
god.
wondering if that was going to come out anytime soon.
Oh my god, I haven't even opened it yet. I don't want it to end.
This guy loved the Max.
And
Yes.
Batman.
So much. I remember going to the comic book store and I would be getting my like stack of comics and he'd get Max.
Yeah.
Just Max.
The Max.
That,
It'd
that
be
was all he
like
needed.
every like X-Force, X-Men,
Oh yeah, I was
Uncanny
ridiculous.
X-Men,
It was-
Excalibur.
Yeah.
Boom, and it's like, okay, here's my Max, my
Yeah.
weekly pull.
That's all I needed.
Back
Yeah.
when we had to drive uphill
Far,
both
yeah.
ways
To
to a
NS.
comic book store. We don't
Like
have to do that.
like the Flintstones. Yeah.
But yeah, John's always been a Max fan. He used to dress up in purple all the time. We thought he was trying to
Did the big teeth
try
and
out for
everything.
Thanos
Or Grimace.
or
Yeah.
Grimace.
Yeah, after all the Grimace comments, I stopped wearing the purple leotards.
That's
was,
actually a good idea.
It was a relief for us all.
Especially my therapist.
Yeah.
So that's the highlight pool.
Uh,
And there was
For this
another
week?
book. There was
that's
another
mine
book
again.
too.
What are you guys reading right now? I mean,
Well,
my other pool was Adventures of Super Sons. They brought Super Sons back.
Oh, nice.
So, I was reading Super Sons, The Terrifics, which wasn't in this week's poll, and now this.
It's really interesting because I thought they quickly brought that back. Like they said they were going to cancel Super Sun,
Yeah.
and then they just brought it right back.
Well, they knew that they were making money, So.
Well, and I really
think it's a
think,
good
if
concept.
you saw on social media and stuff, it really caused an upset, and I think that kind of feedback woke them up,
Yeah.
and which is nice to see that the industry is listening to their fan base.
Well, it's also interesting because back a while ago when we were collecting comics as kids, yeah, you would get outraged, but then where do you
Yeah.
express it?
Yeah, we
Now
did.
you can immediately say exactly and get it to the people who actually listen and make decisions.
Before we just had to sit and scream at each other.
I know, and that wasn't
Or
fun.
clouds.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Or you
Or
could
clouds.
you could try to write a letter, but it would never, just
I never got one published. It was probably
No, you
just
never
as
got your
well.
I
Prize.
tried. Somebody got theirs published in the back of those things.
right.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know
But-
someone who wrote a letter.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was basically they wrote the Declaration of Independence.
That was just the letter they wrote. They wrote the.
Oh yeah, John Adams.
He
Yeah.
wrote it to declare independence for America.
And our letters were not that important.
No.
I must have missed that issue.
They
No.
They were that important to us, so we were declaring.
Yeah.
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 But it wasn't near on the scale. No.
But no. Yeah. So we're not Fortnite memes, and we're not John Adams. I mean,
We're not.
How
doing
is this
so
guy
well.
our fan?
No clue.
He keeps sitting in the chair.
This is a
Yeah,
game.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
Yay.
Yeah.
But I did follow up like you did. I also got Batman and Max today from Oiltown, and I also picked up Dick Tracy. They put out a new Dick Tracy series. I really like the
Oh yeah.
old '90s movie that Disney put out. So I was like, oh cool. So I mean, it looks like they're kind of doing a modern thing with Dick Tracy. So that's my story really about
That's a
comic.
good
It didn't
one.
go anywhere, but I'm telling it.
Well, now we have it.
See,
There you go.
it was recorded for posterity. But yeah, it was crazy because Danny and I were talking. It's like we would have killed for a comic book shop like this when we were kids.
Here,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
To have it in our hometown, just right down the street.
And this nice? I mean, come on.
So
And they're not paying us to say this. I mean,
No.
we're
No,
literally
no.
geeking out. Like when we realized we're all going to be in town at the same time, it's like I immediately went to Nick. It's like, please, we got to do something here.
yeah.
It just was too natural.
I remember I live near Fannin,
Mm-hmm.
and I would have to ride my bike to the College Park Mall, no longer exists, to the Walden Books, and hope that they had some comics there. And then I would ride back with my comics in my hand and hoping that they wouldn't tear or bend. That's how much we needed a comic book shop here.
Yeah, because they only had like the bottom two rows
Yeah.
and that one little section.
Yeah.
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 Yep. That's the only. Besides that, and then the little drugstore eating place had a spinny.
Hatchups. Yeah.
They had a spinny thing like this.
I'm gonna
Should
get
I
a spin
not-
rack for my
should I not
mom.
touch this?
You're fine.
Okay.
It'll spin.
Okay.
Spin it, spin it, spin it.
Yeah, 'cause I saw you. I was like, I didn't want to knock it over.
Yeah, I want one of those so bad.
I want to
It's
get one
so-
for my apartment.
Looks cool.
I would put all my
Oh,
graphic
you
know what's
novels in.
cool?
That's what I want to do.
This thing is full.
Of Alterna Comics.
Alterna
I
Comics.
know.
Only.
Yeah.
I'm so excited because
Did you ever
Came
write
out
the Rick
on
Shaw review,
Wednesday.
Danny?
no. I
You
need,
read it.
I need
You read
to
it.
write my review of Scrimshaw. I know I'm really, really bad about that.
How many months have you been talking about that?
Don't worry about
We're
that.
not talking about
But
money.
I do believe isn't the chair in Alterna Comics?
Yes.
And there's a
Yeah.
movie
Yep.
based on it coming out, which I'm really excited about.
Roddy Piper's
It's
like.
an old movie, yeah. It was Roddy Piper was in it. It was the last thing he was in before he died.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Because I saw
Is it old or
like
like?
it's supposed to they're doing a re-release or
again
something.
on Amazon.
Okay, that's
That's
the
right.
thing I saw on Twitter about with I believe his name's Peter or something.
Peter Samiti?
Oh, right, yeah.
I
Yeah.
remember him tweeting about it, and so that was new information for me.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of excited to see this since I'm an Amazon subscriber. I can definitely check it out.
Yeah, I mean,
And
let's.
it'll be better than Manborg.
It
I don't
might
even
even be
want to
better than
discuss what I watched last night,
And yet you are.
and yet I am.
Tell us about Manborg,
It,
Danny.
it cost $1,000 Canadian to make, and they could have saved that
That's
$1,000
like
Canadian
$750 American.
They should have saved that
I
$1,000
thought it
Canadian
was-
dollars.
The other way around,
No.
that things are more American
Oh,
dollars.
That are more banned than or Borg than man, or what? What are you talking
I
about?
don't know.
I don't do money.
Speaking of money, not to shill for Oiltown Comics, but these are like $1.50. They're back to printing on newsprint like the good old days.
I know the smell of that.
Yeah, they're actually some of my favorite comics.
Yeah.
The way they're done. It's,
And again, not a sponsor, not paid. We're just fans.
Yeah.
Just putting it out there. I know it sounds like I'm towing the company line, but I'm not.
No.
Dylan
I
like
love
a
these
villain.
guys.
no one wants to sponsor us. What are you kidding?
Don't say that. Don't say that.
No, we're not. Even if they wanted to, we wouldn't. We'd tell them, "Nah, you're too cool. We don't want. We just want to
Would we?
give you."
Would
a check."
we?
Sure.
I think we need to talk
I
about
would like to be having some
Yeah,
money
we
here.
need a
Oh,
conversation.
okay.
We really need to be more clear on the creative meetings.
Might be helpful to focus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pie
Bring it
charts.
in.
Lots of pie charts.
So, as you can see on the table before us, there are
There
some toys. Now these
Things.
are spoken
Thank you,
for.
Vanna.
These right here. These are Evans. You can't have those.
Can't. Yeah.
Do you have the magic box?
Of names.
The magic box.
The Midway box?
The magic box of Midway.
There's a Midway box?
Uh huh.
That's a name that we said very much.
Yeah. Right.
Midway.
Oh wow, it is the Midway box.
Yeah, I know. That's why I gave them to put the sweepstakes.
It's made of wood.
I'll
Yeah.
present you with
thing
the
was-
magic box of
They
Midway.
make great
Yes,
travel
sir.
stuff and pins. Do you remember the pins? Show them
All
Midway,
right.
show them
Yes,
Midway.
I do.
You
I
got
have
you got to
photos.
show off the Midway box. It
All
is a legit Midway box back from our days. What was in that thing anyway? Like
Coffee
Smoking tobacco.
grounds?
like where you bury your dead parakeet, like in Poltergeist.
I have a question.
Here's some licorice for when he's hungry.
Was the logo burned into the wood?
It was.
Really?
It was in,
Yeah.
in like.
Did they use like
Cattle
flames
branded.
of hell to burn it?
They used the
They
beef
might have.
guy. Beef.
That and
Beef.
some
Sam,
Battletoads.
they used Sam Elliott to brand
Sam
it.
Elliott to
right?
burn it?
That's appropriate.
Yes,
brand it?
yes.
Okay. There we go. Battletoads.
Beef.
Look it up.
That's a good drop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
In this box, we've
Um,
got not one, not seven, but a lot more of.
I don't know. Have you counted them?
Somewhere
I don't
between 1 and
count.
7.
I didn't
Okay.
count. I didn't know about that box.
So in this box are slips like this that patrons of Oiltown Comics filled out over the past week, put their name in here. And so if you're watching throughout this stream, we're gonna give away some prize bundles.
And there was no purchase necessary. So this is
Yes.
completely legit and all that good stuff.
Yes.
Don't sue us. We're puny.
Right.
Speak for yourself.
Well, I'm puny. Look at me.
I just think it's.
All right, so
I
we're gonna
drank
do our
both.
first. Who wants to? I'll hold. Who wants to
Guy.
rummage?
Wait, did y'all shake it?
Like a Polaroid picture.
Wow. You did that. All right, so I have one. I don't know how to respond to that. I'm sorry, winner. I have to leave now.
I just want you to realize he looked at you like you made a dad joke.
I
Legitimately dad joke that one.
okay.
Oh, D will be proud.
Poor winner will go through life never knowing who he or she was.
Right.
Alright.
So
Sorry.
for Groot and Star Lord,
Because they're a pair.
yes, they pair.
They are. So the winner for this is Mark Hawes or Haynes.
Haynes or Hawes?
HAWES or NES?
It could be
H-A-I-N-E-S.
Hownes.
Mark with a C.
I think that's a W.
Yeah,
Mark
looks like a W.
C.
Yeah, I think it's Mark
So-
with a C and then Hawes, HAWES.
So
Or if
Mark,
it's Haynes.
so Mark Holness, Mark Haynes, and Mark Hawes are all going to come in and take ownership of this, and it's going to get ugly. But I'm sorry, it's yours though.
You'll have to battle
have
it out.
You get your
And
awesome
more.
Star Lord in his Volume 2 attire. He's got 2 heads in here. That's cool.
Better than one.
And then you get your I Am Groot. I think it does it talk. Does it say I'm Groot?
I don't know.
Well, he's Walmart exclusive.
It's a
But he's
Walmart.
wearing that outfit that they
So
put
the
him
baby
in.
Groot. Baby Groot. That's awesome. Mark, you're cool.
It's more
You
like
get cool
infantile.
stuff.
You'll have to sort it out in Mortal Kombat. Mark Halls, Haynes, and Hines.
That's right. You can duel.
Hines. I don't know.
You can duel
Lots
it
of
out.
marks.
Do we have any way to attach that? Yes, there you
But
go.
we're glad you won. Whoever.
Thank
you
you
are.
so much for being a patron of Oiltown Comics.
Yes. Come in.
Because if you're in here doing and supporting and buying, that means I get to place it. I get to keep coming and buying
true.
my stuff.
You
Yeah,
get
support local business.
you get to pull stuff out of the Midway box. That's what you really want.
Well, not yet. We're gonna segued.
Wait, there's more?
There's lots more.
Oh, okay.
There's more like talking.
I was
we have to
hoping
do
there was
stuff.
more. I was just buffering there.
Okay.
Like our stream.
Yeah, our
Yes.
stream's probably buffering. I don't know.
No, we're not even buffering.
No, we're not.
But are we?
That's the
the
question.
That's rather philosophical for this
question.
show.
We're here.
Evan,
All
you and
right.
me.
So
we're
we've been
there.
talking about Oiltown and talking about Alterna Comics.
Yep.
And it is October, and all these things have in common is that Halloween's coming up. And so we're going to have Nick
It's
come
like the
on.
20th,
Evan,
right?
thank you so much for
Is
being
it
on our
October
show.
28th Halloween?
Yes.
I can't feel my
You can't feel his arm. The
I
Kaiser
really
shake.
appreciate
The
it.
Kaiser shake.
He is a mighty John.
You got to get used to this when you're like famous. You have to like shake for like 10 minutes while everybody gets their pictures.
And smile too. Then a little
Yep.
heart in his cheeks.
Again, thank you so much. Love the shirt.
Thank you.
You can
Yes.
balance it. We believe in you.
We believe in you.
If you drop it, you have to give it back.
Maybe you can get a bag with a $75 purchase.
I want to drop it.
No.
All right, here comes Mr. Bill's dog.
Oh no.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, that's the camera. Yep.
I'm trying to figure out what to avoid.
It's all good.
All
Right, over by the red
So now we are joined by the fantastic Nick, owner and proprietor of Oiltown Comics, gracious host for the evening. Thank you so much for coming,
Thank you,
for
Nick.
being here,
Thank
and
you.
letting us be here.
Thank you guys for coming.
So October,
Well, so October, nationwide, we've got Halloween Fest. A lot of comic shops participate this, and this year it falls on the 27th. It's the Saturday. We've got a little thing here. Save the date there, October 27th. These have some of the titles shown here. They're probably too small for you to see, but there's like a Thor title, an Archie,
Hellboy,
Miss Marvel.
Spider-Man, Thor.
Splatoon. There's a good variety of different books, and I'm gonna have even more. I'm also gonna have several that I got from Alterna, which I'll talk about that as well. They have like an Indiegogo that you can go support for Alternaween.
Oh, awesome.
oh, that sounds awesome.
But yeah, we're gonna give out these books and some Alterna books for free for like trick or treat. And there's no purchase necessary. You just come on by, come check out the store, come say hi, and grab a couple issues.
It's
Now-
free, right?
It's not any issue.
Oh.
Specific
It will be
issues.
select titles that will say Halloween Comic Fest on top, except the Alterna ones won't. But I'll
You'll
have
know.
I'll have a section separate for you. It'll be really easy to tell. We do kind of limit the number per person just to try to make sure everybody can get a few. But we usually, like last year, we let everybody get about 3 or so a person. So it just kind of depends on the turnout and how many books we got, which we got a lot, and we got more this year than we did last year. So
That's
Awesome.
exciting. So bring
That's
your kids
really,
around.
really cool.
yeah, so bring your kids, your nieces,
Yeah.
your nephews. And that being said, we've also got these bundles that are mini comics, and some of the ones we have to give away are mini version comics. But these particular bundles are they're 25 mini comics. They're $4.99 little packs. They're all the same one, and you get 25, and they're so that you can get those for trick or treat at your house if you want to give an alternative.
That's
to, like,
really
candy.
cool.
So that's what I've been
Can
doing.
I see that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a couple. There's more. I just grabbed a couple just to show you guys. Kind of.
Ah, so I remember
This is
Madhouse.
really cool.
And the kids
That's
actually
great.
really like them. Last year I got
Yeah.
some Pokemon ones, and I think Nightmare Before Christmas ones.
It's
and
a great alternative
they were
to just
grabbing
handing
those.
out candy.
Yeah, that one, we got Archie here and Ninja Turtles.
Oh,
One of
oh,
them's
Candy.
Splatoon. There's a couple. There's several different titles there. Now but yeah, that's October 27th. It's on a Saturday. Come check us out. We're gonna do it all day. Our hours are 11 to 7. But that being said, the earlier you get here, the more
choices.
you're gonna have because
Yeah.
we will run out.
Shut up. I'm sorry. Is that a what if title?
I'm gonna
Yes.
back the
Marvel
conversation up a little bit, and I apologize because they were talking about new releases.
Yes. I
Yeah.
should have had you on there.
This is a comic book store, so I grabbed just a few. There's a lot more that came out. Obviously, there's tons, but ones that I think need to be shown on camera is DC are doing these crazy foil-looking covers.
Wow.
That's like the
for,
90s all over again.
Yeah.
For I think it's supposed to tie into their Heroes in Crisis storyline.
Wow.
But
Even the back
Even the
shiny.
back.
Yeah, the back is foil too. It's
but who cares? It just looks
amazing.
cool.
Yeah.
So I don't really care
also,
what
like
it's
the
tying
feel
into.
too. The feel of the front is really fun. It's
It's soothing.
raised.
It's
Yeah,
soothing.
a little bit.
It's
yeah,
really
it's got
cool.
nice texture to it, and it just looks
I
They
approve.
look
amazing.
I like
really cool.
textures.
I was stressed and now
Tastes
I'm not.
amazing.
Kaiser just bought one.
That's an expensive one to buy. No, that's
Yeah,
not. That's
no.
pretty.
That-
No, they're
That's
that's
real
the thing.
reasonable.
They're normal. They're the usual price.
That's
Yeah, that's amazing that
Thank
they
you,
didn't
DC,
up.
for keeping it
Yeah,
down
they
the line.
did not change the price. It's not like a variant price. These are the regular, like $3.99.
Those are rad. I
Um,
like this.
Yeah. Who's
And that being
Brimstone?
said, like
That's scary.
Baltimore,
Cool cover. That's what
I'm a
that is.
big X-Men fan. And one of the ones that came back today was X-Men
I was about to grab it.
Black. And this one is all the Black books are going to be a particular character. This one is Magneto. And
Oh.
not only that, but it is the return of Chris Claremont
Oh wow.
to Marvel.
Yep.
For those that don't
Nice.
know, if you know X-Men, you know Chris Claremont's X-Men. He wrote X-Men from 1975 to 1991.
17 years.
He created pretty most of the characters you know, other than the original, like 5 or 6. Like Nightcrawler, Rogue, Gambit,
Kitty Pryde,
Kitty Pryde,
Gambit.
Storm?
Yeah.
Was that him
part of it.
too?
The Dark-
Colossus, Magic, I think.
Emma Frost.
The
Emma
Dark
Frost.
Phoenix saga.
They're, I mean,
Yeah.
you Google him and you can find the list of X-Men characters he created. Also, there's an additional story in the back about Apocalypse, and I think
It ties
each
in
one
yes.
is going to have an Apocalypse tie-in at the end. So you get them all to read the Apocalypse part, but the first part will be about whatever character is on the front. And this one's Magneto. It's the first one.
Nice.
They won't all be written by Chris Claremont. I think the Magneto one is the only
Yeah.
one written by Chris Claremont.
Man.
I'm very excited to read it. I haven't had time to read it yet.
You know what you're
unfortunately,
getting.
But
So-
I'm very
I
excited.
know, right?
Did you just check out? You can sit there and
I
read
know.
while-
I did want to. I legitimately want to.
Well, I have to go do the thing.
Yep.
And these I thought we should highlight because Marvel is also bringing back the What If series.
I didn't know this.
It's only for a month.
These were my favorite comics growing up.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
It's
was
so like.
so amazing, and
Yeah.
I really deep down hope that this isn't just a short term
Maybe they're
thing.
just
Maybe
saying
they're
that-
testing the
It could be a
waters.
test.
Right now,
Got
I
it.
think it's a short term testing waters thing.
Yeah.
But this one is what if Flash Thompson became Spider-Man?
Oh wow.
And this one is like a X-Men meets Ghost in the Shell.
That's
like
Cable and Domino.
So you get Cable and
tech
Domino is like
hybrid
a
thing, Cable and I.
that's
Weird.
very
It's
interesting.
really weird, really
Yeah.
crazy. But that was something weird and new, and the foil covers and stuff. Those are stuck out to me as ones to
Yeah.
show off to you guys. But there's plenty of other stuff that came out this week, like Superior Octopus that ties into the Edge of Spider-Man stuff going on right now. There's all kinds of events, like Heroes in Crisis is going on right now. Extinction, which is dealing with the X-Men Blue team right now.
Extermination?
And then, Extermination.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then after that, in November, is when the Uncanny
Get it.
X-Men series starts. And it is a 10-issue run, and it is going to be every week. So 10 weeks
Oh, wow.
in a row.
Yeah.
It'll be 1 through 10. And there was a previews. I meant to grab it and I didn't. That came in today. That had the front. It had like Uncanny X-Men disassembled or whatever. I was like, oh cool, yeah, I've already seen this. But on the back, I showed Baltimore.
Yes. Oh my God.
It had the Earth and like a big X on it, like lighted cities that look like a big X. And then it was what appears to be X-Man's face.
Yeah.
Which
Nate Gray.
And it says like January 2019 on the bottom of it. So I'm assuming that the disassembled, whatever comes out of that is going to lead into that.
into
So
it.
that's really cool
Yeah.
and exciting stuff for us X-Men fans. But there's a lot of other cool books that came out as well, and the foil covers and all that. So
That's awesome.
It's all about Batman Max.
That's all you care about.
Yep.
Hey, he's happy with it. Let's find what you love.
Speaking of, I'm Batman.
Speaking of Batman, and I believe that's the character you chose to lick
So that's yours forever.
Actually, lick it.
and purchase.
Put it in my poll.
Something you can see behind them are these fig pin figures. And I've got one right here. I don't know how well this is going to show on camera because I don't know how close we are.
Superman, if you can't
But
see
I've
it.
got one that I'm going to open here.
Wow.
This is Batman Rebirth costume collection. Hopefully, they're painted very, very well. And they're very awesome collectibles.
That's so cool.
And I call them fig pins because they're combinations between the concept of a figure and a pin that you can collect. So they're
So you can
you
wear
can
it.
pin them and wear them on your hats, your backpacks, your whatever. You can leave them in these really cool acrylic, boxes that they come in. Also, to wear them, they have these rubber backers that come off. So,
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, it's
Okay.
like a pin.
and the
like
backer
sticky
has
on.
like a little, kind of kickstand thing on it,
Mhm.
so that it will stand by itself on your desk or whatever like that if you want.
Good keepsakes.
You just kind
Yeah.
of fold it up and it'll stand kind of.
That's so cool.
It'll stand on its own, and that way you can show your collection. Because that's one thing with pins is if you have a large collection of pins, you usually have to buy a board that you can tack them all to
Yep.
or something like that. These you can keep them in the case and put them all on your shelf. They have this plastic thing you can pin it to, and they clip in there.
That's cool.
Or they'll stand on their own, or you can wear them and stuff. So
And
they're
you can
really cool.
fight each other and go on dates
Yeah.
and have babies.
They're still fairly new, so they have some really cool licenses, but they're getting a lot more and a lot more
That's
are
so
coming.
cool.
So they have DC, so they've got a few Rebirth costumes, and they've got some classic costumes.
Yeah, the plastics
Um,
up here. Rebirth.
Yeah,
They have
some
Tekken,
Rebirth-
if you're a
they've
fan
got,
of Tekken.
Old school
And then-
wrestlers.
And old school wrestlers.
Old school wrestling. Yeah, I see
That's
the Ultimate
cool.
Warrior here. And
Yeah.
I'm
Like
like,
Ric
yeah.
Flair.
Andre the
Yeah.
Giant.
Yeah,
Oh,
they had a
Andre.
couple of Avengers Infinity Wars. They had Thanos, and they had Black Panther. They had a couple other ones that I wasn't able to get a hold of, but they had an Iron Spider and a Iron Man, I think. And they also have one from the new
Spider-Man.
Sony Spider-Man video game version costume.
with the
Yeah,
big
yeah.
light.
That's also the Spider Edge costume with the big white
Yeah, yeah.
by Insomniac.
I saw him at the counter.
They have a version of that.
Yeah, he showed me too.
And some of the licenses coming out soon are Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
And most of those are going to be a little bit smaller figures. So these are the standard size ones. I think they're around 3 inches. They run at $14.99, and then the the inches. And then the smaller sized ones that most of the DBZ ones are going to be, or actually, I think they're from Dragon Ball Super mostly. They're like 2.5 or something like that, and they're gonna run, I think, $7.99 or $9.99, somewhere around there retail wise.
Well, I know a few people would be excited about the Dragon Ball Z
Dragon
stuff.
Ball. There's a lot of Dragon Ball fans around here. Like,
Right.
That's
Well,
another thing, by the way. You know, we're not just comics. We've got manga and that kind of stuff here as well.
All you want.
And the trading card game, the Dragon
Trading
Ball
card
Super.
game, Magic, and all that stuff. Yeah, we've got that stuff here too. But
I was gonna give one away, but I forgot to bring some. And I couldn't find one. So. Sorry, we were talking over you.
But-
Did you still have more for the White House here? Tangent?
I think I have one left.
That's cool.
Maybe. I'm not sure. I might have sold it.
Sorry, that was total random tangent, but hey, somebody
But
won
yes.
one of these fig pens. Your
Yeah.
name's not in the box, sir. Put your hand down.
I can change that if you give me a paper and a pen.
I know. There we go.
A pen. A pen.
It's necessary, remember?
There was no person to say. So I'm going to give away one
Ooh,
of
I like
these
silver
fig
Sharpies.
pens here.
So you want to do the honors of drawing, or while you're putting that together, would you like to have one of us draw?
You can go ahead and draw because I totally put this in back.
I'm going to put one.
Okay,
Alright.
there we go.
I want a big pen.
And that's one.
No.
Danny.
But it says I'm cool and deserve one.
No,
Danny.
No, you can't.
Danny.
You can't do that.
Danny,
Don't
pick.
ruin this for me.
Ouch! Ouch!
Pick a good one. Pick a good
I
one.
know. I'm going all the way down to the bottom. All right.
All right. This winner wins this
Batman.
Batman.
Awesome Batman fig pen is Dylan Day.
Dylan Day.
Dylan Day. You got
Is
an
that
awesome
it?
fig pen, and I'm super jealous.
Every day.
Dylan Day gets the Dark Knight.
Oh,
snap.
Ah,
man.
he's gonna hate us.
I know.
Every day is
I know.
Dylan Day.
For him it is.
There's when you get a cool fig
So
pen.
make sure you put that
I'm
in.
super jealous.
I want you
so
to win.
bring that over.
No, he wants that.
Oh, well, I was
Oh,
going
we
to
had to
keep
keep
them all.
Oh.
Yeah,
You're gonna
if
put it in
there's
the
a-
prize, yeah.
Yeah, if there's
Yeah.
a full
Because
thing.
we'll put it in a little bag.
Nice.
Yeah, all the prizes you guys can come pick up here. Just come in,
In fact,
you know,
we're gonna
by the end of the
open
week,
it.
and
Yeah.
whatever you have time, and I'll have them set aside for you.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Man, time is flying.
We need to do one for these two.
So yeah, so we're gonna do another drawing again real quick. So our second place will be the Spider-Man Super Action Set Extraordinaire for all the cool kids. I like these.
Yeah, the Mighty Mugs. I know,
Mighty
because it makes their
Mugs?
face change. Like you press it and then, or the eyes change.
It's like Manny Faces.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I know. I think it's super cool.
I
used
tend to make
do this
faces
for a
when
while.
someone pushes on my head.
But he's not really. His
Alright.
costume's funky. Sorry, I mean it's awesome and cool.
Be quiet, you.
All right. So who's picking?
These
Who's
are
picking?
amazing, and I also have these.
Oh,
I
yeah, you do.
I
That's-
am a shill because this is a store, and I'm trying to make money. They aren't.
No.
I would like to make some money. I'm just putting it out there.
And also, what you don't know is that Nick personally illustrates and writes every comic in here.
Yeah, I
That's
do.
true, correct?
That's-
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
I thought I understood that correctly.
Yeah.
Was that the fake guy one you drew there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it!
All right.
I like Spider-Man.
The winner of the Spider-Man action set and is Mario Sustatia. Sustai.
Yes.
Okay, there
I
we
know
go.
who he is.
Mario.
All right, so Mario.
It's a Mario.
Mario.
You
just
got yourself a
scored-
Spider-Man.
You scored Spider-Man stuff.
Bam!
Oh.
Bam!
They said Batman. No, that's Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Batman's having a crisis right now. You leave him be.
I am too, apparently.
Wait, DDS.
Identity crisis and he thinks he's Spider-Man.
It could be.
Yes,
Quite
Exact Sphinx.
Yes.
Dylan Day won the Batman fig pen.
Which is awesome. And,
And
I'm
Mario's
envious.
got the Spider-Man. Oops. The Spider-Man.
Yep. So if you know Dylan
Doing the
Day,
things
tell
a
them what they
spider
won,
can.
There you go.
and they have to come here to Oiltown Comics to pick it up.
And if you don't know them, then you don't have to say anything at all.
That's
Works
true.
out.
That's true. That is true. That.
All
Are
right.
we giving this? Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
What?
What?
We'll tell you when it's time.
No.
Yeah.
Well, what is it? Is it time? I don't know.
No.
Okay.
It's a need to know basis.
Yeah.
You don't need to know.
Actually,
That's fine.
so one of the cool reasons why this gathering is happening is that this guy right here.
I did a thing.
He did this thing
I did a thing
over there.
here.
That's your second thing. It's not just
He
a
made a
thing, it's
poster.
your second thing.
Yeah.
No, I did the poster
Oh,
It's
that's
true,
right.
he did.
You made the
Yeah.
poster.
and the book.
Yeah.
I didn't do the art. I just did the layout.
Yeah.
I'm not taking credit where it's not due.
No.
Well, who's your artist's name?
Alex Sanchez is our artist. So this is the second book in the Children of the Solstice series that I co-write with my sister, who is right there.
Yes, Jennifer.
Run on camera.
She says no.
That's not running on camera.
She often does not do what she's told.
Right. Remember, she can take photos of us in
probably would've
compromising
if you
positions, but
That's
If you
right.
wouldn't have said anything, she probably would have done it.
Well, you know what? You're right. You're right.
So,
I give up.
Book 2.
And book 1, so we're giving away book 1 and book 2. That was a
And now she has to run back or
Jenny.
she's trapped.
So
Woohoo!
woo! Things are happening.
So,
One pass for each book.
is it
Wait, book 1 and 2?
Book
Together?
1 and 2.
Are you
Yeah.
crazy?
This is
I just might be.
insanity.
so? If you don't win this, this is available here at Old Town.
Yep.
Yes, it is. And they are signed copies.
Absolutely. Are signed. Yep.
And I assume
It is.
this will be here as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good assumption. We're here. It's here.
Will be. Sure.
Okay. I don't want to like force it upon you. To sell.
That's it.
Well, since Jen, would you like to do the drawing?
I would be delighted.
Shake it, shake it, shake it.
There you go.
Who is the winner?
Sherry Check, and she provided a phone number.
Thank you, Sherry Check.
Sherry.
We provided a
All
phone
right.
number.
Sherry Check, you have now won yourself some awakening and a collision.
wow.
I am trying really hard not to be like, check it out.
I hope you got
Well,
insurance
man,
for
I
the
did it
collision.
anyway.
You did it
I did
anyway.
anyway.
That was inappropriate.
You still
Today's
did
a bad day for the dad jokes.
Oh, it's so
I
bad.
even.
Well, on that side of the table,
Well,
Yeah.
I and I are fine with our jokes.
Okay, so let me just tell you right now, the most puns come from this side of the table.
I don't know what you're
All
talking
of
about.
them.
I
Both
You
of
said
them.
a
I don't
single
know.
pun today?
All the
I
time.
don't
I don't know
know.
what they're
I
talking
even did it
about.
on the Facebook page today. Every day on our Facebook, on new releases, I post a little page, you know. I highlight a few, kind of like I did here. And at the bottom, I usually say, you know, have a good day. Well, today I said, have a super day.
There you go.
that
You're
works.
following
And
that
I
up.
felt bad about it. But it's still there.
Why did I push enter?
You can see in parentheses afterwards, it says, yeah, I did that. So,
Accurate.
You regret
AF.
nothing.
I regret nothing, no.
Yeah.
All right, so it looks like Dylan is actually watching. He's
Yes.
Sweet.
What?
Sweet.
He's having trouble with the stream, so
That's
he can't hear.
me.
So I'm trying
Yeah.
to keep him up to date through text.
Right on.
Yeah.
Woo, Dylan
I
Day.
appreciate that. Yeah, because he's Exact Sphinx 5283. Yeah, so Dylan, this cool fig pen
It's mine.
is yours.
Aw.
You get
So
yourself.
you gotta come to Oiltown and pick it up.
He says he's coming
But not
over the
right
next
now,
3
not
days.
right now.
but
No.
Nice.
Yeah, throat's closed.
tomorrow or
Yeah.
Or
The
I
next
also,
few days
I also
work.
forgot to mention about those being collectible is that they do have each one has its own like 6-digit
Serial?
etched in number on it, and they are like limited run, like a pop type thing.
Right
And
on.
some of them
Ah.
even have like chase variants where like one in every so many have like a a golden one or a black and
Like
white
a golden
one.
Thanos,
or
perhaps,
like a golden Thanos, which
might be here.
Oh,
And
really?
this is gonna be a sweet transition. Man, he just.
Is it like a three transvestite?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
here's the camera right here.
Yeah.
So we've got regular.
Set it up.
And Diet Cherry.
Oh, that is.
Diet Cherry.
Diet Cherry Thanos.
And then we have black and gold
Oh,
Thanos.
that's a good one.
And these are very rare. They're already going for $70 to $100 and stuff online for this.
But here you can get them $80 to $110.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right. I'm
Just
actually,
for you.
I'm actually asking just 60 for this.
What? That's
wow.
a steal.
60
People-
cents here, I got that.
But this is the regular price here.
nickels.
And yeah, from what I understand, there's a bit of a Thanos prize pack.
That did not work so well.
Man,
Or it
we couldn't segue any better if we tried.
What had just appeared?
Right.
It's like
Oh,
reverse
like-
snapping the
Like in a
fingers.
snap.
So we'll start with this. So we've got this is a whole prize pack thing. We got a little Mighty Mugs guy, so he's changing his face there.
That's my favorite face.
This I think is really really cool. It's an Infinity Gauntlet, and it already comes with the green one, which is the Soul Gem. In the comics they call them gems, not stones. And then in here's a cool
Easier to
little box
pass.
that you bust open to discover the next gem. So you might get one of the other gems to go in it, and then you buy
Truly
more of those
outrageous.
to collect. Then here's a Walmart exclusive Thanos pop figure, and then here he's grinning. Nice little Thanos grinning because
He won, having a good
he
time.
snapped his fingers.
Got to watch the sunrise.
Yep. On Golden Pond Thanos is what I call that.
There we
Oh,
go.
Norman, you can hear the
One, I
moons.
really, really like the Marvel Legends
moon.
series. I think this is a wonderful figure. I mean, it was really
Good
hard
figure.
to find.
And if you don't like Thanos, you can pretend it's Grimace from McDonald's or John Kaiser in a purple leotard. So you have options.
Or Grape Ape.
Or Grape Ape.
Yeah.
Everybody forgets Grape Ape.
Great paint.
He did do a nice color change from Avengers to this.
Yeah. Alright, so I haven't drawn
He
yet.
has a lot of teeth.
He does. He's
Still
like,
want to hold the box while I draw, or
Sure.
that's a rather personal question. How dare you?
yeah, I'm alright.
All 5 Thanoses. Thanai?
Thanai.
Thanu?
Thanu.
Thanu? Thanu?
Thanu. Thanu.
Did you draw a guy's name?
No, I did not. So here's a little story.
Oh no.
Some years ago, I did Sarah and the Starfish.
Uh-huh.
I had an event at the Palace Theater, and we did some giveaways. And a friend of mine's family was there, and I mean, there's a lot of names in there. We shook it, drew it. Every prize his family won,
Really?
and it has not stopped. Gary Richardson.
If y'all would like to draw for another fan, I will gladly read
No, no.
Oh, what?
I mean,
spread the love.
No.
No.
I mean, going once, going twice.
I mean, I'll take
Do
it.
you like Thanos? Well, then there you go.
Do
I
you like
love John in a purple leotard.
I mean, he
do you,
knows.
and Grimace and
And we
Green
even
Face?
have this gentleman here. Look at that.
Wow, that
Man
was,
already gets to pick up his prizes. That's awesome.
that's
I know
convenient.
how to time this.
That's the magic of Total Geek Live.
That's why he stuck around.
Yeah.
Wait, let me check this. How many names of his is in here?
Yeah, right.
Did you,
See how
like,
many times
stack
he wrote
your
his
name?
name.
Just one. Just one.
That's the
Let's
one
see,
you
Nick
saw.
says just one.
Let's see, there's
Nick
Larry,
was in charge
Larry
of it.
Richardson.
The box was behind the counter.
Oh,
I
man.
promise
No, I
the
think
box
that's awesome.
was behind the counter.
Right, and so,
Sure.
and his,
That's awesome.
Well, that was easy.
That made it, yeah.
And this is why there were multiple prizes.
Yes.
yes.
In just that reason. Yeah.
It was. Wow. Well, guys, we went from 7-ish. It is now turning to 8-ish. I know we got a little bit of a late start.
Yeah.
So is there anything else you wanted to...
I mean, other than to thank Nick for letting us crash his place and,
Thanks, Dr. Nick.
and do
Thanks,
this.
Nick.
I mean, I'm seriously appreciate it, and I'm very thankful you've opened a place like this.
Yeah.
It's long overdue, and I hope nothing but the best for you.
Yeah, that's why I opened it here, because I went to high school in Rice, but obviously, you know,
You're right down the
familiar
road.
with the area when I was growing up here, and then when I moved back, I was wanting to open up a store, and I thought about going to like Dallas or something like that, but then I was like, well, I could Google comic book store in Dallas. There's 15 other stores there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I know it's a smaller town, but it's a smaller town made up of a lot of other smaller towns that also don't have places like this around. You
Right.
know, not just Corsicana, but you know, you've got all, you know, the even smaller ones like Rice and Mejia and Blooming Grove. Even I get people from, I get people that drive here from Palestine.
Wow.
Wow.
Athens, Waxahachie, even Waxahachie doesn't have a comic book store
That's-
right now.
That's amazing.
Because Hastings and
The Hastings closed down, and I stole a lot of their stuff. I didn't steal it, I bought it, but
After
a lot
you
of
ran
their
really
fixtures.
fast.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I figured I'd take a shot and try this market. It's just a matter of letting everybody know that we're here, and that's why this is really cool for me too, because I get to talk to some people that might not know we're here, and we're here.
Right.
Come find me. We've got stuff for you.
The address is
520 West First Avenue.
Right on the
Come
corner
down.
of 1st and 15th.
Yep. It's
Yeah.
right there on the corner. It's great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right across the street from Hometown Flooring. A lot of people know that have been here for a while as previously, I believe it was Candy Cane.
Oh, yeah,
It was
Candy
before my
Cane.
time here, but
And this
Oh,
building
okay.
was the.
this building used to be Thurston's Auto. It was a grocery store in the 20s, and then it became Thurston's Auto parts
Yeah.
somewhere around the 40s up until 2000 and something when he closed, and then was nothing for a while. Then I bought this place from them. So,
Yeah.
but,
Awesome.
So,
It's the best incarnation of this building yet.
That's right.
Yes.
New life.
By the way, do you have the battery for my car?
battery.
I could just,
Yeah, we're the audio. Do you have any
you have
old
any
audio
old-
something.
later on there?
I could use an oil change.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
Worth a try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
So-
comic books and all sorts of other goodies.
Yeah. But we're grateful for you to turn in and to watch our show. Please come down to Oiltown Comics and support local businesses. Nick, been so great to have you here. Thank you for having us
Thanks
here
for
in
having
the
me
store.
on the actual show.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And if you missed us live here today, you still can see Baltimore and Jen at their book signing on Friday at
Outside the Creative Line Studio.
Outside the Line. Creative.
Outside the Line Studio. Now I can't even say any of it.
Sorry,
Outside the
Julie.
Line
We
I
love
know it's
you.
on Beacon
Studios
Street.
on Beaton on Friday night between 6 and 8 in town, and then also in Dallas noon to 2 Zeus Comics up there in Dallas, and then I fly away. I go. I'm gone.
I just drive away.
I stay here.
Yeah.
I turn into a pumpkin.
It's a pretty sight.
Oh, well, it's almost Halloween, so that.
It's like I'm kind of getting sad. This is winding down, and
I know. It's fun.
We'll have more.
Well,
Yeah,
this is
we
why
definitely got to figure out a
we
way to
do
do
it
this
online.
again.
well, this is why we do it online. It's exactly.
Have more. And
Yeah,
more
but
and
it's
more.
more
Still
fun
talk to
being
each other
here in the moment.
Yeah, but I can't do this.
Oh,
Right.
that's a lot.
Nobody
You
puts
alright?
Chappie in the corner.
I was trying to do a domino, but
I stopped.
You're
it.
terrible at it.
Danny was.
I didn't want to fall out of frame even more.
All the things you do are bad.
No, it's all
get in
good.
here.
Oh, I'm right here, man.
All right. So you want to try and see if in person we can
Oh,
do it
man.
in
Oh
sync?
no, I don't know if we can.
Well,
we can try.
We gotta try.
Okay.
Oh man.
All right.
On count.
On three or.
On three.
On three.
1, 2.
All right.
1, 2, and then we say it, or 1, 2, 3, and then
You're
say
over it
There's a
already.
diagram for those at home.
3 and then
All
say
right,
it.
all right,
and
three.
then say it.
it. Okay.
All right.
So 1, 2, 3. It's all geek to us.
Oh my God, we did it!
Hey, that wasn't too bad.
Oh my God, we did it!
That was pretty
Wow!
loud.
I'll applaud that.
Yeah.
Wow.
There we go.
That's the
Yeah.
first time.
It's the delay in the Skype that's causing us to.
Yeah,
listen.
let's go with
Let's
Skype.
go with that.
Skypey.
Actually, sometimes I've seen a couple of the there's definitely weird
Oh, always
Yeah,
weird
Skype,
things.
Skype
Skype
always
delays
give
for you guys
us
sometimes.
things.
Yeah.
It is Skype.
But thanks a lot.
Bye, gang.
See you again soon.
Thanks for watching. Whenever this
Happens
happens.
for you.
We'll get it launched. I
Thanks
promise.
for the half of you that joined us. Thanks for the.
Oh, thank you. I guess they're still watching and listening. Or no, he's
Thanks.
replying
No,
to
no,
Gary.
that was
Yeah,
it.
me and
Yeah.
It works.